And Scott Hodges, and that is a tragedy, is being helped off the ground. And as Ian Day mentioned, he needed 2 more goals for a South Australian goal-kicking record, and that is nothing short of a tragedy. And that is a very sad sight to see.
Well, I got tangled up in a pack, in a marking contest, and strained my knee as I came down. So I was taken off, was carried off then. And
I can remember sort of waiting for Scotty to get taken off, and I'm standing there, and an opponent who will remain nameless says to me, "Oh, well, that makes it easier."
But this would be tragic if Hodges was to go off. As we know, he's only got 2 more goals to break Rick Davies' record.
Now, let's have a look at what happened to Hodges. Duthie came in and Bartlett fell on the legs of Scott Hodges, and let's hope he's okay. He's had a magnificent season.
I was terrified. He's the man. He was the man, mate. He kicked a lot of goals during that year, and he was our key.
I didn't expect to see him come back out at half time because it looked a bad knee.
Watching him come off, it looked bad, but I was pretty happy to see him walking around after.
Scott Hodges is actually out on the ground at the moment, Kim. I don't know whether you picked it up in camera or not, but he's out there, he's running around. The big cheer from the Magpie supporters gave that away as soon as he came down the race. So good news for Magpie supporters there.
No, there was no injections. A lot of people think I got injections, but I was reluctant to have an injection anyway, because it could have just taken that feeling away from me, and I might not have been able to sort of do too much in the third quarters.
When he came back on, we were having a bit of a chat at half time, and he said he was right to go again. So when he came back out, mate, you knew he'd just play until he fell over.
And they're being outplayed up forward. Now the kick goes in towards Hodges. Jamison back there. Hodges 2 grabs. Well, surely he will not miss. He will equal the record from only 10 metres out. Feel very confident that Scott Hodges will kick goal number 151 and his 4th for the match, and Port Adelaide's 13th. And he has equalled the record.
He ended up winning the game again for us, just about. He'd kicked, that year he kicked a record number of goals. He just kept going and going and going. So a broken leg wasn't going to stop him from breaking that record.
Now they should compose themselves. They're in control of this game. Hodges! Well, I'll be. He was almost dead in that second term, and this has been a huge comeback. 8 marks, and now an opportunity to put himself in the record books with a South Australian record of 152. He likes them from this distance. Let's ride it with him. The 1990 Magarey medalist, he lets fly, and he is the record holder for South Australian football.
Well, might I be the first to say on air, congratulations Scott Hodges. It's a deserved effort. The boy went down for the count in the second quarter. It appeared he wouldn't come back on the ground, but he's done just that. Under difficulty in the third quarter, couldn't quite kick through the ball, but that mark and that goal lived in my memory for a long time. A great goal to Scott Hodges, 152 goals for the year, a record in South Australian National Football League history, and the man deserves every accolade that can be showered upon him.
Yeah, it was fantastic for him to come back after half time and kick 4 goals, and it was just a real lifter, and I know Scotty puts it down in his book as one of the great games that he's played.
The ball now goes in. Hodges again! Well, he's been resurrected. Incredible comeback. This has been bigger than Lazarus. There's another mark, and perhaps the most popular player in South Australia. A very popular Magarey medal win. Now an opportunity to post goal number 6. Kicking from 50 metres out, 51 in fact, he lets fly, and he has split the centre.
Yeah, it was a nice moment, like knowing that not only get the record, but the best thing was to get the Premiership medal at the end of the day.